Recording has begun.
Okay, let's see here. I've got vlog started. How about we do Moby-Glass? Would you do me a favor, please, and play some music for me?
Affirmative.
Thank you. Okay, so now we got some music going. Vlog is started. Okay, so today is a day. I don't know what day it is anymore. I've kind of forgotten at this point. My name is WoahBot, and this is my vlog. I am currently parked at Port Tressler, which is a space station orbiting Microtech, which is currently my new home, or at least where I've been staying. And I've been working for the Microtech Protection Services I've been working for the Microtech Protection Services as I'm trying to build a name for myself and get my reputation up. And I'm attempting to buy a Drake Cutlass Black using my little itty bitty ship. Let's see. I think that's how I start all these vlogs. So I think we're good. So let's see what is on the docket for today. So when I woke up, some lady was on the Moby-Glass, and she was saying something to me about Xenothreat or something, and how, I mean, I've heard of the Xenothreat stuff back on ArcCorp, but I never really paid attention to it because, that's stuff that happens out in space. That has nothing to do with me. But now that I'm kind of out here, I'm in space and working my way through and a contractor. Let's see, where was it? I think they said it was in Contracts Manager. Priority. For immediate system-wide release, attention, naval forces have regrouped for a final assault on the Xenothreat outlaw pack that have been plaguing Stanton's system. The Navy has officially requested for any CDF volunteers to help provide combat support in this final push to secure our system. Marina Dully from the Advocacy is the official attaché to the CDF while running the operation. Okay, so it sounds like they're wrapping everything up. I don't even know if I can get there in time. I don't think I'm going to worry about it right now because it sounds like they've got everything wrapped up, so they probably don't need me. Ooh, but here's something I do know how to do. It looks like another one of the 890 jumps is being hijacked. I will go ahead and grab that, because that is something I'm very good at. I can do that. And defending people. I like defending people. That is definitely my style. Helping out those who cannot help themselves. Okay, so I'm going to go try to stop the hack on the 890 jump first. Then I'm going to go defend some people. So first things first, all of my stats are looking good. Moby-Glass says I have 348,000 credits towards my next ship, which is great. My journal does not say anything about me being good, so I don't have any criminal record. No parking violations. How's my gear looking? Let's see, gear's looking great. Got everything I need. Looking dapper. That was a term they used to use on Old Earth. Dapper. I think it's supposed to mean that I look sharp. Okay.
Welcome to the
Those funny Old Earth terms. Let's see.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the
Hangar number 1. So I've developed a way of doing things. I guess you could almost call it like an MO or a modus operandi, where I kind of have like a plan of attack that I use for these these hijack missions that I've been doing. So usually what I do is I will sneak my way over towards the ship, try to find out if there's any sort of ship bodyguards, I guess you could call them, other pirate ships that are moving around in the area and attempting to back up their buddies. And then once I do... Come on, Drake. How come the lights in this thing never work? Of course, now that I said that, the lights work. Something about Drake ships to the lights. Maybe it costs too much resources to turn the lights on. That's why you have to hit the button twice. Because Drake is afraid if you don't hit the button twice, then maybe you didn't really mean it. Make sure gun is in my locker, helmet's in my locker, backpack's in my locker. Okay, you're good to go. Now let's see if I get lucky or if it's going to turn on all my lights. Computer, ready, ship for launch.
Checking all systems. Stand by.
Looks like I need to refuel and repair before I head out.
Stand by for launch.
Thank you. Computer, reset power.
Performing now.
Thank you. And they're not going to let me refuel. They must be busy. Okay, I'll try to get to one of the outside pads if I can. Computer, request launch. Well, she must be sleepy because she is working very closely, very slowly. One thing I want to do before I pull out is I want to shut off the lights in here because I do not like a lit up cockpit. I don't know why anybody would, but I do not. That's better. Much better. Now I can actually see. They have all the lights blinding you all the time. Computer, raise landing gear.
Retracting docking modules.
So, Tressler. I'm going to try before I head out to see if the other landing crews are not busy. Computer, infrared vision.
Is that all right?
That is great, thank you. Oh, which is why I did not hit that building right there. Okay, let me see. Ah, there we go. There's a pad. Computer, lower landing gear.
The gear is down and locked.
There we go. Computer, normal vision. Computer, normal vision.
Confirmed.
Hopefully these guys will let me repair. I don't know why the team inside the hangar is so busy. I mean, I was the only one in the hangar. See if these guys aren't busy out here. Guess I should just came here to begin with. Now I'll just sit here for a moment. Hopefully the people on the 890 jump are nice and comfy while they wait for me. I hope, maybe. Almost ready. Just getting everything repaired. Computer, drone camera.
Executing now.
Looks like I'm missing a wing off the back. Yeah, I'm definitely missing a wing. Hopefully that will not cause me any undue problem. Computer, engage VTOL.
Activated, Captain.
Hey, I think I'm about as good as a guy I can go. Computer, drone camera, please. Now let's get out of here. Computer, raise landing gear.
Retracting modules.
Computer, activate quantum drive.
Preparing for jump.
I got that faster drive now, which means all this stuff spools up so much quicker than it used to, which is so good. Computer, engage quantum jump.
Hyperspace jump.
One of these days. Why am I not calibrated? Why am I not calibrating? That is because it is trying to take me to microtech. That would be why. Now we're calibrating. Try that one more time. Computer, engage quantum jump. Computer, engage quantum jump.
Engaging jump.
Thank you. Okay, so the goal is to find out where the 890 jump is, which is right in front of me, and then to find out if they have any guards posted anywhere. Computer, send radar ping.
Acknowledged, Captain.
Just the 890 so far. Oh, wait. Okay, so up above me, and I've been radar locked. And I'd be having missiles shot at me. Okay, time to get this thing going. And the one shooting the missiles is I don't know.
Got a surprise for you!
What is that? Okay, I've got two ships I have to fight after. That is a Cutlass Black, and the other one is a Buccaneer. I'll try the Buccaneer first, and try to keep away from the Cutlass Black if I can. This is not a fighting ship. This thing is not made for prolonged combat engagements, which is why I'm trying so hard. Oh, I've already lost my shields. I think I've got a book for a moment. Okay, hopefully that'll let me get out of the way. Get my shields back up. Go ahead and take away my thrusters for now, although I need that back. Let me see where they went. So because I'm in such a small ship that is not made for this kind of engagement, I have to be super careful and try not to... Okay, let me see if I can do this. Oh, there we go again. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get them far enough away from these guys to get them to follow me, that I can then jump back to the 890 if I'm lucky. Missiles are going wide. This little ship is just not made to fight against those bigger ships like that. Now let's see if they follow me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get about 50 kilometers away from the 890, and then I will try and jump back in. Okay, so he's still 3.3 away, and that is the Cutlass Black who's followed me this entire way. Now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to... Am I being shot again? I'm just going to try to stay out of the way. Nope, nope. Now, hopefully I jumped far enough away from them that they won't follow me back. Don't know for sure. But I'll find out in a moment. So it's kind of like a little chase game where I lead them away from me a little while. Then once I get them far enough away, then I can jump back to the 890 jump. They hopefully won't know where I went, and then they'll just leave me alone, and I can do my job. People don't tell you often enough, but for the most part, a lot of pirates are dumb. Let's see if I'm right. See, now I have nothing after me. Now, I'm going to go try to do my job. How in the world these 890s keep on getting hijacked all the time, I don't understand. Looks like I got some friendlies on board. That's good. Hopefully they can survive till I get to them. I'll park right here. Computer, thrusters offline.
The engines are off.
Thank you very much. Okay, so looks like they're also trying to have their data stolen. So I need to try to get dressed and in there and find out where everything went in the next 3 minutes. I can't do it in 3 minutes, then I have failed my client, which is not something that I try to do very often. Good deal. Nice little hop. Hopefully everybody is good in there. Always remember to close the door behind you so you do not suck out all the oxygen and kill everybody. Okay, I hear it. It's done. Oh, I see you. Investigate time for you. Okay, so I know that they've said that the hack could be in the bedrooms. It is not in that bedroom. Not in that bedroom. Let's try the bridge. Oh, I see you. You can duck behind there to try to stay away from me. Nobody, I got a guy there, 2 guys there. Nobody, nope, nobody there. Try the bridge. Oh, they went to hack the navigational data. Perfect. Okay, so I need to make sure that guy's not following me. Data has been halted. Yay! Now I can do the job without having to worry about the data.
Let's see what you got.
Hey, where did you go? I'm sticking it up. Still not dead. Holy crap, what kind of armor is this guy wearing? Nobody there.
Over there! Contact! Contact!
I'm seeing here that I've got 10 people left. Make sure. Let me guys, please confirm only 10 targets left.
Affirmative.
Thank you so much. We'll head down to the crew kitchen, try to work our way backwards. Going back through the front of the ship and then back around to the back. Don't see anybody here. Nobody's there. Nobody's on the battle bridge. Okay, let's try going through. Making sure none of his buddies decided to come while I was... Are all of them in the hangar? Oh, I see you. You know what? I'll come after you. Get out of the way. That is a whole lot of guys. All these bodies. I am just running through all the ammo. Anybody else? The ammo's just going out like rain. Just want to check the rest of this real quick. You know, one of these days I'm going to take that 315 for a joyride. Yeah, this will be a good time for me to go ahead and put on some more ammo. Looks like I have 2 that are almost empty. You know, I'm going to drop those 2 that are almost empty. I've not reloaded, so I don't even know how in the world I got 2 on that. That one only has 5 left. And that one's only got 2. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 brand new ones to replace those. There we go. Why does that guy even keep on walking? He saw me coming around through the glass, I think. You know, seeing these helmets that these guys wear, it's no wonder they can't see you. If I had to wear that helmet, I wouldn't be able to see either. I feel like there's a lot more than what the mobiGlass is telling me is left on this, because I just killed like 9 guys and it said there were only 6 left. No, I killed 3 guys and it said there were 6 left. Now it's saying there's 5 left. He doesn't see me there. I'm gonna try sneaking up behind him if I can.
Eyes on hostiles.
See if this works. Oh. My video went a little screwy for a minute there.
Hunters, go lively.
No, why did that pop up? Where are you going? Get back here. Think he went down? Oh, there he is up there. Oh, there's more than just one. Oh. Oh, that hurts. Oh. Oh, I think I'm bleeding. I'm going to try to push the medical beacon. Oh, this hurts so much. Computer, drone camera.
Change camera.
I can't see much. The drone seems to be stuck. Oh, my insides feel like they're on fire. That's the guy that shot me right there. Where'd he go? I think he thinks I'm dead. Oh, he just walked over my body. I'm glad this drone camera is so small. Switch drone camera. Well, it looks like somebody picked up my rescue beacon. Hope they get here soon. According to the clock on my screen, it says I have an hour and 25 minutes left before I bleed all the way out, but oh, I feel like my insides are on fire. Hopefully that person gets to me quickly. You can see the guy right there through the drone camera. Oh man. Looks like he's almost here. Computer, drone camera.
By your command.
Oh, he's almost here. I can see his name on my AR lenses.
where your last one is. I've got one.
Thank you so much for getting me out of there.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
Thanks to that gentleman, I was able to get out and healed up. The 890 jump is safe. Oh, my lungs still burn a little bit. Oh. Oh, that feels a little better. Whew. That guy hadn't saved me. I would have ended up having to have a new body regen, which is not something that I would wish on anybody. It's a very disoriented feeling. Okay, now I get back in my ship. Oh, man, I'm still a little bit woozy from that healing that he gave me. Okay, just need to relax for a moment. Then I should be good to go. Okay, so I had to just take a breath for a moment there. My helmet back off. And I need to get something to drink real quick. I think I'm down to my last drink, so I need to Okay, so maybe stop by and give me something to drink. I don't seem to have any more drink on me. I'm definitely going to stop by and get something to drink. I think I can last. Computer. Thrusters online. I need to learn how to space that better. Oh, my lungs still hurt a little bit. Computer, thrusters online.
The engines are on.
Thank you. Okay, I think I need to, so I've got that job done, which is great. I'm going to go ahead. I should get the other job done first because I know they're waiting on me to get there and back them up. So let me go ahead and do that first. Then I'll stop by and get something to drink. Computer, activate quantum drive.
Roger that.
I'm not crazy. She is slow today. You know, maybe I'll go ahead and take over some of these commands myself. I got this. A little bit more effort. One of the reasons why I've got a AI installed in the ship is specifically so that I can save myself some time. But if I have to put in the work, I put in the work. At least it's daylight. I still don't like going to these to help out these microtech protection people at the bunkers without having some sort of vehicle to drive up. But I know that's exactly what I'm working my way towards right now, is to get there. Power and everything is good. Still missing a wing. Computer, deactivate quantum drive.
Quantum travel disengaged.
My ship's been harmed a little bit. Definitely have to get that repaired as well, I guess. Beautiful landscape out there. I'm really liking Microtech. So different than ArcCorp is. No, there's hardly no buildings at all, other than, you know, obviously the cities. Like all untapped wilderness. See if I can find a good spot to land. Computer, lower landing gear.
Deploying landing modules.
I think I'll be fine parking in front, maybe. But there's definitely been some people here before me. Computer, thrusters offline.
Affirmative, stand by.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go all the way dressed just in case. Helmet and gun.
Great job, everybody.
Should be good. Oh, that was not what I meant to hit. What was that? Okay, I know they're waiting for me. I need to go ahead and get my flare on so they know that I'm here to protect. Grab my weapon. Make sure it is in good shape. We'll see any problems.
The system threat level has returned to normal. Hostile Xenothreat forces have fled back to
Oh, good, they won.
thanks to the brave work done by the UE, Navy, and Civilian Defense Force.
Somebody over there. I think I'm good so far.
I'll bet you wish you could go back and play this.
Okay, I heard somebody talking somewhere. Seems to be clear up here. I'm not seeing any of my allies yet, the people I was hired to protect. That bothers me a little bit. I'm wondering if maybe I took too long and they were taken out. Oh, I see a guard there. So far, I've seen a couple of security guards taken down. Come on, I saw you go back there. There's two guys back there. Another one? Leaves me with one more. Very nice. I am definitely going to need... You know what? I don't trust it. Mobiles, please confirm that there is no hostiles left in this bunker.
Acknowledged.
Are you sure that there's no hostiles left?
Affirmative.
I'm telling you right now that if you're wrong, again, I'm going to replace you with the newer model.
Denied.
What do you mean denied? Can Moby glasses lock themselves on your wrist so you can't get them off? Moby Glass, do you think you're in charge?
Affirmative.
Oh, for God's sakes, it's like I'm married to my Moby Glass. Guess I can go and take my flare off. My Moby Glass is telling me that it is positive that there's nobody left around, which means I should be good to go ahead and check out the community boxes if there are any. Strip any ammo I find off of the enemy combatants here, which I'm not seeing much in the way of. Maybe this guy. Ah, here we go. It looks like the guys that just run around in clothing seem to always carry the same SMG I do, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, because I will take the free ammo. I really will. I have no problem with that at all, because I need it. Nothing in there. So sorry I wasn't in time to save the security guards. I think I've got enough of those. I don't need any more of those. In fact, I need to take the ones I have and put them in my ship so that I have them in case I need them. I'm not a hacker. Never tried hacking in my life. You know, kind of growing up on Arc. Well, I guess I've broken into some little itty-bitty systems as a young man in Arc Corp running around, but nothing major. But they make these things called tiger claws, and they're what's called force breakers. And what they do is, if you put them in a system that you're not supposed to be able to get into, that's password protected and all that kind of stuff, it sort of force breaks its way past and allows you to manipulate some of the data on the back end. So I went ahead and picked up a few, because these pirates always seem to have them. Or I don't think these guys are pirates. Criminals seem to always have some on hand. So I took theirs so that I could put them in my ship in case I ever need to get past one of their systems or something. I think they might be illegal to have. I'm not sure if that's something. Hopefully, if security ever scans my ship and sees them in there, they won't think that I'm a criminal. Hopefully. Don't see any more. I think I'm about as good as I'm going to get. I don't think there's anything else I can use in here. And we'll go ahead and replace any ammo I lost real quick, so that part's good. Now I've got some ammo. Oh wait, one more. Thank you, mister. Part of me is kind of sad that I had to take another human life, but at the same time, he chose his path. And I guess in the end, it caught up with him. I can't be held accountable for the choices people make. One last look around before I leave. I'm gonna grab these out of here. Now I wish I kind of would have grabbed the multi-tool in the other community box I found, but oh well. Maybe the next job. Speaking of jobs, how exactly am I doing? Am I becoming trustworthy with these guys? My protection service. Oh, I'm almost out of my trainee contract. Oh, that would be great. Well, I'm more than halfway through my trainee contract. Very nice. I need to get out of that. Supposedly the jobs are much more lucrative, although more dangerous, once you get out of your trainee stage. They kept on referring to me as Proby, whatever that means. Oh, poor ship got destroyed. Couple of destroyed ships here. Okay, once I get aboard and start heading out, I will go up and replenish my stores. Although I thought I saw a moment ago, I swore that I saw I had some drink in my backpack. Let's see if that's good enough. Oh, that's good. Guess I gotta throw that away. Backpack goes in there. Okay, let me get off this planet real quick. Computer, thrusters online.
Certainly.
Computer, heavy launch. Oh gosh, she doesn't like it that way. Computer, launch heavy. Computer, launch heavy. Maybe not.
Ascending to 30 meters.
Oh,
Attracting
now.
modules.
No, I already
Very
took it.
fun.
I already took it myself. No, stop taking control of the ship away from me. What are you doing? Well, thank you at least for...
Attracting landing gear.
Yes, I was about to say thank you so much for at least retracting the landing gear. I do appreciate that.
The ship is yours.
Thank you. Ah, it's beautiful out there. Look at that. Computer, maximum speed limiter. Computer, 10-second burn.
Boosting thrusters.
There we go, now I'm out of the way. Okay, so let's see what we have for work. Sure, there's got to be some good contracts in here somewhere. Illegal monitors detected. No, I definitely don't think that's where I want to go. Salvage, bounty hunter, racing, delivery. See if there's anything underneath personal. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll take that one. That'll be good. cover needed. No. I do not take criminal missions or contracts. I just don't. This one here. Ghost Hollow. Nope, not doing Ghost Hollow, sorry. And these are all legal monitors. Okay, so what was that mission I had? In hunting down particular parcel data. Oh, for God's sakes, not this guy again. So, I did a mission for a guy where I got some data for him from a reclaimer and it had been turned into a server farm. So I did the mission. They named the reclaimer the Black Kite. And at the end, they asked me to please destroy the ship. So I was like, sure, I can destroy the ship, no problem. So I destroy the ship like they ask, and it's here again. So it's like they don't even realize that their ship got destroyed, so they just get another one. And then they turn around and they rename this with the exact same thing as the last one was named. Computer, engage quantum jump.
Jumping.
It makes me wonder if maybe they are renaming each ship the same thing, so that their clientele doesn't realize that that their operation is not secure and might be prone to being destroyed. I mean, it would be a great business move. I guess if I was a criminal organization and I was trying to ensure that my clients always thought that my stuff was going well, if somebody blew up my reclaimer turned into a server farm, I would immediately find another reclaimer, turn it into a server farm, and then name it the exact same thing. That way, I would know that they keep thinking that I'm always in business. Or better yet, maybe I'd have multiple. Oh, I wonder if that's the case. Maybe there's multiple reclaimers. They're all made into server farms, and they're all named the Black Kite. That way you can have one at multiple locations, and the law enforcement, or people like me, may not always know where to go to find you. That's kind of ingenious. So if somebody finds out about one of your locations, while you're moving that ship to a new location, you could be sending your clientele to another location that's also called the Black Kite, set up the exact same way, and that way you're always in business with the exact same name in different locations at the same time. Okay, I'll admit, that's kind of smart. Maybe my comment earlier about pirates not being intelligent, maybe that's not completely correct. I don't know for sure whether or not these people are actual pirates or not. I wonder what the difference is between a raider and a pirate and just a criminal. Maybe they're all criminals, but pirates are all about taking goods and raiders are all about raiding, possibly? Computer, engage quantum jump.
Okay, executing now.
Little did I know that today would be a very philosophical day where I unravel the secrets of the universe. If anybody ever sees these vlogs other than me, they're going to think I'm a raving lunatic. I'm so glad that these vlogs don't get out. Okay, so where am I going? I need to start scanning or... Oh. What is that? That is a very broken ship, but I can't tell what it is. Wow, look at the size of that. Wait a second. No, it couldn't be. So I did my homework, like I said I was going to do, and it is. I did my homework like I said I was going to do, and I did a whole bunch of research on ships so that I would at least know what I was looking at. This, I believe, is an Idris. Look at the size of it. Yeah, this is definitely an Idris, because that should be the bridge right there. And this is the body of the ship. I wonder if there's any cargo on board. I mean, as far as salvage rights go, I should be able to, as long as I'm the only one here and there's nobody else here, I should be able to see whether or not there's any salvage. And if there is, is that a door? I think that's a door. Look at the size of this ship. I feel like I could just fly my ship right in there. There it goes. I don't see any cargo in there. Wonder if it's safe for me to fly into. Probably not. I should probably not fly in there. Looks like the husk of the ship has been burned out from the inside. I don't see any cargo crates anywhere. These are all engines. Man, that is a big old ship. Oh, there's a cargo ramp. Yeah, I don't see anything inside of here, so I think that I am out of luck. Of course, if it's a wreck, maybe somebody else beat me here before I got here. Okay, I will almost guarantee you that that is going to be the black kite. Yep, I was right. That's the black kite right there. Guess just to make my mobiglass happy. Computer, send radar ping.
That's affirmative, Captain.
There we go. So I've now scanned for the black kite. Although this seems to be like the only ship out here that did well, other than the bracket, the Idris over there. Objective complete. Yay! Okay, is this one going to be set up like the other ones? Knowing these criminals, they probably set everything up exactly the same on all of these different ships. Which, if that's the case, then I should be able to just go aboard. walk right in here. Computer, thrusters offline. Computer, thrusters offline.
The engines are powered down.
Thank you very much. And I will say that my Moby Glass picked some good music today. It's like good happy music. I will go ahead and throw this empty bottle in here. For my extra tools. In here. And these guys as well. Time to retrieve the data. Good. Light is good. Door is now open. Oh, ow. Ow. Oh, where am I at? And why do I keep doing that? A good pilot, I'm a horrible EVA'er. No, don't hit your head. At some point, I've got to develop a different style of EVAing. One of the things I was reading about the Cutlass Black, when I finally do get it, is that the Cutlass Black actually has these cool side doors with no ramp that I can EVA in and out of. That'll be really neat. Air is refilled. Okay, so I've done this on other ships. Let's see if it's as easy here. So last time the decryption key was in here, there was a guy guarding it. Let's see. Oh, yep. Decryption key. Oh, come on. Do all these criminals work exactly the same? Take one of my mid pins off. I think that is the exact same spot that the decryption key was last time. So if they are following the same exact protocols every time, that means the server farm would be right back here. Which also means I should either go down one. This would probably be a server farm. I was gonna try to take that guy out silently, but he noticed me and moved, so I had to move. I wanted to try to do this silently if I could. glad he couldn't see me as well as I could see him. That guy rushed me. There's somebody around somewhere. Come on, where you at? I know I absolutely heard somebody. Got him. Don't see anybody else. Encryption key, insert and data transfer. Complete. I know what comes next. Destroy it. It amazes me how fast they can get a hold of these new. Absolutely amazes me how fast they can get a hold of these new. Well, I guess not new reclaimers, maybe they're old reclaimers, and get them all set up with a server farm. Nobody's down here, which is good. Why would anybody come in here, right? And no shields. So last time I used up all 4 of my missiles to try to take this thing out, and it did absolutely nothing. So this time I think I'm only going to focus on just using my gigantic 2 size 1 repeaters. Wait for door to close, wait for air to cycle. Okay, it's done cycling. Wait, why am I worried about that? Oh, because I don't want to get pulled out of this space. Oh, why? Why am I so bad at EVA? Oh no, my sick to my stomach. One of these days I will get EVA down. I'm not scared of being in space, but for some odd reason, maybe because I never came off the art court my entire life, I just cannot seem to get the whole entering and exiting EVA very well. Okay, so just take out the ship, go get some food and drink, restock what I keep on me. Computer, engage thrusters.
That's affirmative.
Thank you. Okay, here we go. This is going to take a moment. Where's that ship? Doesn't seem to be moving towards me, so I'm going to leave it alone for right now. I'm going to back up just a little bit more. Maybe 500 meters. Surely 500 meters is enough to keep me out of trouble. The ship not being... That looks like it's taking some damage. I think it's close to blowing up. I'll back up a little bit more again. Oh, there it went. Okay, so that takes care of that. In case anybody, yeah, I think somebody's coming near. There's an Aurora LN. You coming to investigate? You know what? I should probably try and take him out. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe because I keep leaving this, they are able to get another ship out. So if I can take this guy out before he is able to say anything to his bosses, maybe they won't realize that it's been taken out of commission yet. Yep, he's got me targeted. I've got him targeted. No, you don't. He's been disabled. You know what? I need to make sure he does not go back. Sorry. Okay, time to go home. Computer, activate quantum drive.
Hyperspace jump.
I don't want you to jump yet. Computer, on my mark, engage quantum jump. Computer, engage quantum jump.
Affirmative, stand by.
Okay, so on my way back home, take a quick look, see how I'm doing. Ooh, I'm a little over a third of the way, or maybe, maybe I am a third of the way to my Cutlass Black. I also don't believe that this actually helped me at all with microtech protection. Yes, that's what I thought. So I guess helping out the 890 people and the getting the data back does not count as microtech protection services. If it did, then I'd be going up there as well. Civilian Defense Force. Oh, these are the people that were asking for help a little bit ago. Okay. If they end up needing help again, I'm going to try to help them out. But for right now, this is pretty much the only people I'm working for. Can't look and see what other contracts are available until I get back into microtech space. So for right now, I am stuck just riding along. Definitely need to get my ship repaired, refueled, restocked, get some food and drink in me, put some extra in my backpack. And find a new contract. And I need to go around the other side of the planet. Which means I need to look for an OM. Just like that one. Peter, engage quantum jump.
Executing now.
Next stop is... go to that one, I guess. Computer, engage quantum jump.
Quantum travel engaged.
There it is. Computer, engage quantum jump.
Quantum drive engaged.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start programming my AI with some different tag phrases. Computer, deactivate quantum drive.
Disengaging jump.
Computer, infrared vision. Computer, infrared vision.
Confirmed.
very cool looking station. I do like this station. I don't think I need a hangar. I think I'm just good for a pad. At least I should be. Computer half speed.
50%.
Computer lower landing gear.
Lowering gear.
Computer, start landing protocols.
Automated landing engaged.
Computer normal vision.
One moment, please.
Computer thrusters offline.
Engines offline.
Okay, let's see about getting repaired. And refueled. And restocked. All the things. Have to run inside, get something to eat, something to drink. Might as well go all out. And wait for the air. No wind when I'm not leaving my ship open in a public place like this. Ship is that? Can't tell from this angle. I'm on pad 2. Oh, I'm gonna take off my helmet real quick. Place my drinks. Trying to remember what all I can carry. I can carry 5 in my horse suit. So 2 more. Try 2 more. And carry 4 in my core suit. And what I'll do is I'll grab 1 more for my core suit. And that'll give me enough to be able to last at least the rest of the day in case I get thirsty. Grab me a hot dog, something, and maybe some pips real quick. And get back out there. Maybe I'll grab Fizz today instead of Pips. Oh, that's good. Why can't people just go ahead and throw away their garbage? Not that big of a deal. I should have put it like right next to the garbage. I don't even think this one's opened. Yay, double dog. Wait, what was... That was a little weird. I was good. That was not the double dog I wanted. See what's next up for contracts. Oh, another 890's in trouble. Well, thank you very much. I'll be happy to. Thank you. And I think I saw another one to defend the microchip protection services. Absolutely, I'll take that as well. Tell you one thing, when I get my 890 jump, I will not be... Where's my ship at? Pad 2. When I get my 890 jump, I will not be flying near microtech, because it seems to be a prime spot for criminals to try to take it over. I do not want any part of that at all. Put my helmet on before I head out. That station is so cool. You know what? I should get a picture of it. I really should. I don't know if I should get a picture of this direction though. Helmet in, backpack in. I'm completely set up. Refueled, restocked, re-readied. If re-readied is a thing. And computer. What do I want to do? Oh, computer, thrusters online. Computer, thrusters online.
The engines are powered up.
And time to get the heck out of Dodge. 890 jump, 890 jump. Where are you at? Beneath me. Computer, engage quantum jump.
Certainly.
Now the question is, where are your escorts? Okay, so I've got two down there somewhere. Where are they at? Behind me? Oh, somebody just got me in radar contact. Is it you, Buccaneer? Oh, Microtech Protection Services out there, help me out. Let's see if I can help him help me. Maybe the two of us together we can take these guys down. He is not moving very fast. Why are you not moving very fast, Microtech Protection Services? Come on, we got this together. Oh, no, no. I'm already losing my shields? What the heck? Oh, man. Yes, I know my shields are critical. What happened to the Microtech guy? Why is he no longer helping me? I'm gonna try to go back towards him. Is that him right there? Where'd he go? He's no longer on the board. I'm gonna try to do the same thing I did last time, lead these guys away. Come on, you two, if you want me, come after me. Where's the 890? One of them's following me. I think they're both around here somewhere. What? No, don't ask me to halt the velocity. Oh, come on. I'm about to be shot. Meanwhile, all he wants to do is...
Final warning. I will force you to comply if I have to.
Come on, they're here. Come on, skid faster.
All right. Everything checks out.
Thank you.
Free to go.
I'm about to go, all right. They're almost on me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And I'm gone. Oh, ho, ho. Where am I? Oh, come on, not again. Oh, I'm back in the hospital. I'm regenerated following the expiration of my previous body. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That Microtech security guard got me killed. And my ship destroyed. I told him that I had people after me. He just didn't listen. Oh, I've got the suit of shame. You have got to be kidding me.
Attention, this is Rowena Dooley of the
Uh-oh.
Adventures. The UE have requested civilian support to fight Xenothreat. encouraged to join as well.
The CDF is. It looks like those Xenothreat people are back. This is a horrible time for this to happen. I've got a contract to fulfill, and my body's sitting out in the middle of space. I'm gonna go buy myself an extra outfit because I have no guarantee that my helmet or my gun or my backpack survived. Okay. Buy another backpack. Buy another helmet. Buy the undersuit. The chest piece. The arms. What else did I have in my backpack? I had my medical gun, my multi-tool. Wow, somebody bought everything off that mannequin. That's a cool looking suit. That looks like that guy means business. Okay, so while I'm here, I also need a weapon. I think they have my custodian SMG right there.
Good
Get
purchase.
myself a new flare. And for as far as attachments go, I need a new pistol too.
Good purchase.
Arclight Midnight Pistol. I need some Arclight. Batteries. And some custodian batteries. Okay, that should be. Oh, and I need some sights. I'll get a 2x for my SMG and a 1x for my pistol. That should be everything I need for right now just to get back out there. You don't have a changing room in here? I mean, I guess technically I have underwear on, so I'll just change right here. Okay, time to get dressed. Undersuit, legs, chest, arms, backpack, pistol. Ammo. Or drinks. And gun, scope for the gun, helmet. So all I'm missing then is my multi-tool and my medical gun. Medical gun is up here. Multi-tool is down below. need a true hold tractor beam. I mean, this way, even if I do recover my other outfit, at least I'll have what I need. Cargo center. I feel like I should take a... No, that isn't going to work. I imagine by now the criminals have probably already sucked all the data dry off of the 890 jump. Oh, we just put all this straight into my backpack. You know, multi-tool, tractor beam. Oh, they don't sell the salvage bits here. Okay, so I guess I have everything I need then. Let me go ahead and put this on my side. Just need a medical tool. Oh, I also need, I think they sell them here. I can get that in the medical, so I'm not worried about it. You know, I'm gonna run over here real fast. Okay, back to the hangars. Medical is right here. You know, I understand the microtech protection services, law enforcement being strict. I totally get that. But when they sit there and are more worried about you stopping and scanning your ship than about the pirates or criminals or whatever who are killing you, sending missiles at you, there's a problem. And there's blindly following the rules too much. And I think that was definitely a case of it. Because of that, I lost my body, I lost my ship, lost everything that was in it that I worked so hard for. It may or may not be there when I get back. I doubt it will be. Go ahead and finish getting the rest of the way ready. Med tool, extra meds, med pins. Yeah, I think I've got everything. I'm gonna sprint over here real fast so I can get my ship going. So I've made enough money now. I wonder if I should pay the expedite fees. If I pay the expedite fees, then I can get my ship back in 1 minute. How do they get it here in what? You know what? Screw it, I'm paying it. I've got a mission. I mean, I've got a contract that I need to finish, and I also want to badly get to wherever the CD. You know what? Let me see about that CDF thing.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Did she say that there was a contract for it? For immediate system-wide release, attention, Xenothreat forces have been ambushing naval convoy ships en route to the INS Jericho station in the Stanton system. Navy's requested CDF forces to help combat Xenothreat forces in the area and or recover supplies from the wreckage and safely deliver them to Jericho station. The Navy's organized a community stipend to handle the distribution of payment. This will be distributed by all CDF volunteers at assigned intervals. The indicator will appear on your HUD to measure these payouts. Please note the supplies are highly volatile. If not handled correctly, use caution while transporting these. So Zeta Prolinide degrades over time. Acrylex composite becomes explosive if damaged. Luthermax releases the destructive energy pulse if exposed to quantum. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and help these folks out, but I've got to finish what I'm doing first. I have to.
Thanks for signing up again.
Thank you.
Getting over the details for the op now.
Okay,
Out.
wonderful. Okay, so I'm supposed to go help them out, but I need to finish the 890.
Vehicle selected.
Help them out first. So hangar 3. I gotta get my body, my last body, and save the people aboard the 890 jump, and then head over and help the CDF. Okay, so does that mean I'm part of the CDF now? Hangar 3. I think I just volunteered for yet another assignment or another group. I need to get moving. I'm not going to worry about anything else right now. Oh, the locker in my new ship is completely empty. All that extra stuff I had in there. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab my body. Oh, I bet you my body's probably being guarded by those criminals. Computer, prepare ship for launch. Computer, prepare ship for launch. You know, while that's opening, I am going to go ahead and shut off these lights because I hate these lights. I want my cockpit to be dark and the rest of the ship to be light. Computer, raise landing gear.
Retracting landing gear.
Thank you. Don't know if this is going to work or not, but I'm hoping. Okay, so my body's behind me. I'm going to go to the 890 jump first, then I'll go back for my body. Hopefully my plan works. So I'm thinking that as long as I can save the people aboard the 890 jump first, I'll take care of them, get them out of the way. Once they're taken care of, then I'll go back, try to grab my body real quick, and then go help the CDF. Good enough. I've got new gear, so I should have everything I need in order to save these people real quick. And okay, it's gone. This is not my normal. Done. I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible. Oh, that's no, hold on. That's amazing. I gotta get a picture of that. And I'm supposed to be saving these people, but that picture's way too cool not to do. I'm gonna go ahead and close that real quick. That was an amazing picture. Computer, drone camera.
That's affirmative.
See, right about like this, maybe? That looks awesome right there. Perfect. Okay, closing that door. No, I didn't really have time to stop and do that, but that was too awesome not to get while I was there. Listening, good. I do not have very long.
Okay,
They don't even know I'm here yet.
good.
Good.
Let's see what's going on.
There's a lot of guys up here. Oh, man. Oh, ow, ow. They got me again. Work, you stupid thing. Oh, my arm. And my chest. Oh. These guys are everywhere. I'm never gonna be able to get to the data in time. Ow, 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 oh. Oh, not again. Oh, they shot me in the back. Oh, it burns. Oh, I gotta try to activate a rescue beacon. Oh. And I just have to hope that somebody accepts the rescue beacon. Come on, somebody take the rescue beacon. Computer, drone camera.
By your command.
Oh. Oh, wait a second. Somebody accepted my rescue beacon. Oh, it's my friend Run Dog. Hopefully he gets to me in time. I have no way of warning him that there's still people on the ship. At least my drone is recording footage. I think my drone went back to recharge. It can only stay out for so long. Oh. Can't believe I've been shot twice in one day. I think Officer Rundog's trying to link our systems together. That'll definitely make it easier for him to find me. Glass, are you able to link into the 890 Jumps drone system?
Affirmative.
Please do so and show me an outside view of the ship.
Acknowledged.
At least now I can see when Rondog gets here. Does this drone move around? Oh, it does. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can see my ship outside. Oh, that must be Officer WoahBot. That's a Valkyrie, I think. Morgan, let's go back to interior camera, please. Let me see if Officer WoahBot can hear me. Officer WoahBot, can you hear me? There's people on the ships, be careful. I'm up towards the bridge. Computer drone camera.
Change camera.
Oh, that's Officer WoahBot. Oh. Oh. Thank you, sir.
Say I see Dooley here. The Navy's been waiting on supply drops.
I'm out of bullet.
Let's hustle up.
No worries, bullets I have. I'm gonna stick your head up.
Good go, WoahBot.
I think this floor is clear. I have 9 left. So I'll go down through here.
Completed shopping. Don't worry, I'll find them.
I'm gonna go down through the employee kitchen and then work my way through the hangar.
What the hell? People don't just disappear.
Well,
Over there! Contact! Contact!
watch out, there's quite a few in there.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, heal.
I'm gonna mess you up! This ain't gonna end well for you. This ain't gonna end well for you. You screwed with the wrong people.
Oh, they got me again. I put out a rescue beacon. By the way, if you take the rescue beacon, the UEE will pay you for bringing me back. Drone camera.
Oh no, I failed.
Now there's two of us down.
Now we're both down.
Hopefully somebody will take the rescue beacon. I've put out another rescue beacon. Hopefully somebody will see it.
Okay, I got one too.
everywhere.
That makes two of us. I ran out of medical juice, and then that guy came sprinting around the corner on me.
I've been shot 3 times today. Somebody accepted my medical
Buy
beacon.
this. I got a little present for you.
Is it heavier armor?
No, unfortunately, it's not. It's not anything that'll stop bullets. Looks like we got someone on the way, WoahBot.
Well, I'm glad somebody's coming to rescue us. I was trying to finish out this contract so I could go work for the CDF.
Yeah, I noticed that. There must be some big thing going on. I need to come more prepared when I see you, WoahBot. You sure know how to find yourself in some crazy situations.
I'm definitely starting to get a penchant for getting into trouble, I'll tell you that much. It does appear every time you and I meet up, I end up getting you shot somehow.
Keeps me young.
Oh, looks like my drone is running out of juice. It's got to recharge. hate laying here like this.
Looks close now.
That's good to know. I think my drone is recharged. I think he's here, WoahBot, Round Dog.
Nice.
Thank you so much for saving us.
Thanks, Bad Wolf.
I've got to head back to Port Tressler for healing. I've got damage to my chest, my arm, and my head.
Did you get the mission completed?
I did. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to save the data for the owner of the ship, but at least the ship is safe.
Before you go, WoahBot, I got something for you.
What's that?
I saved this little magnificent creature from an evil man named Judas.
An unknown captain headed for Jericho. Don't like the look of it. I want CDF combat support to intercept just in case.
Oh, what is that?
The little Finley plush toy.
That's those space whales that I've heard about on Crusader, right?
Yeah.
That is very cool. I've got blood running down in front of my eyes, so I can't see it very well. I'm going to go ahead and store it for now. Oh, no, I can't store it.
Sounds good. Well, go get healed up and snuggle up to it at night or something.
I'll carry it to my ship and put it on my ship so I can go get healed up.
I'm gonna stay behind and loot a little bit, but hopefully I run into you again soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and try to heal up and see if maybe I can't. I don't know if that CDF action is still going, but I might run out there and see if I can help out.
Wait here. That Xenothreat captive's getting closer.
Okay,
Get a move on,
sounds
people.
good,
Moving out.
WoahBot.
Okay, I'm gonna take my new little friend here and try to make it to my ship. Oh, can't see very well. Trying to get out of here.
Xenothreat is almost on site. I need that combat support. Say I see Julie here. The Navy's been waiting on supply drops. Let's hustle up.
Oh, today has been such a bad day. Oh, that must be Road Dog's ship. Oh, I'm so woozy. I feel like I'm gonna pass you out.
Contact. Xenothreat Idris is on site.
Oh, I'm gonna put this guy right. I'm gonna put him right here. Yeah. Oh, I'll pick him up afterwards. I've got to get healed. Computer thrusters online.
He's requesting some help defending the javelin.
Okay, where is work thruster at? There it is. On my other body. I gotta see if I can get it before I go. Oh, I can't fly very well like this.
Can't let the javelin keep taking fire like this. Step it up, people.
I can't help you yet, lady. Oh, come on.
Come to an immediate halt and hold.
Not again. Haven't you done enough? Yeah, you got me killed last time, mister. Look, you're flying in front of me. Go away. Supposedly my body's right here somewhere.
That's been taking some heavy hits. Start protecting it.
Just in case. Doors closed, waiting for the air to cycle out.
That's been taking some heavy hits. Start
Hopefully my
protecting it.
body's here. Says it's right here. I do not see my body. I'm having trouble seeing. I got all my stuff. If I do this right, I should be able to get at least some of my stuff back.
Javelin's getting torn up out there. We're gonna have to displace it if it keeps taking hits.
Where did my other ship go? Where my body's at? I think all of this I'm just gonna throw in here right now. Oh. Where was that storage locker? There it is. This backpack on.
Get in there and help them out.
And this tool. Oh, if only I could find my body. I'm gonna try going back out there one more time, see if I can find my body. Okay, so I got, oh, I think that's I don't know if my vision is.
Goblins on the move. They're taking too much fire.
You not see my body here, though. That much is the case. I wonder if my body was pulled in by the planet, or I just don't know. Maybe it's still in here. I don't see a body there. I was in the pilot seat last time. Any weapons here? There's a weapon there. Can recover my other weapon. I don't think I'm going to be able to recover my body. Which is just simply another undersuit and armor. I'm gonna go get healed up before I pass out. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to here, let's just grab him.
Copy, Julie here. Quantum drives are spinning up on the javelin. I want cover fire until they're ready to QT. Over and
Think
out.
maybe like this. Maybe right there. Perfect.
Julie with the CDS?
Oh, I was doing tricks. I didn't know I could do tricks.
If we don't do better than that the next time the Navy needs us.
Um,
Signing off.
Maybe I can just sit in there. Okay, I don't have time for this. I gotta go get healed. This thing does not like to sit on the bed. That's a good spot for it right there. Oh, before I do this, I need to put a gun in here. I think that whale is going to get me killed. Okay, I've got to go to the hospital. Oh. Where's the hospital? Right there. Computer engage quantum jump.
Jumping to light speed.
Webbing glass, please let the medical clinic know that I'll be coming in. Multiple damage. Right arm, head, chest.
Affirmative.
Computer, request landing.
Seeking permissions.
Computer, lower landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
Computer, half speed.
Okay, 50%. Engaging now.
Computer, activate VTOL.
Activated, Captain.
Computer, start landing protocols.
Taking control for landing.
Thank you.
One moment, please.
Computer, thrusters offline.
Engines offline.
Need to try to repair before I go to the hospital. It doesn't look like I have anything to do. Okay, this next part's not going to be pretty. I should probably go ahead and stop my vlog now because it's just going to get worse from here after I go to the hospital. This is a WoahBot finishing vlog for the day. WoahBot, please stop recording now.
Recording will end in 3, 2, 1.